Now you will get it as 90 is equals to 10 t2 square. T2 square is equal to 9, so T2 is equals to 3 seconds. So T1 is 2 seconds, T2 is 3 seconds. So what is total time? T1 plus T2, total time t is equal to t1 plus t2, which is 2 plus 3, 5 seconds, which is asked in the exam. See, we have calculated the time from here to here, 2 seconds, from here to here, 3 seconds. How long will it be before the ball hits the ground? This is hitting the ground. So this is the entire scenario where total time is 5 seconds. Otherwise we can follow other method, direct method. Direct formula you can calculate. What is that? Y is equal to y naught plus v naught y into t of ay t square. So when you see this is a situation where ball falls down here. When you choose this is a point here, then what is happening? When you choose this one, y naught is equal to 25 meters. When you choose this up to this one, what is y actually? This is y. So y is equals to 0. Now when you apply here, what is happening? Of course v naught y is equal to 20 meters per second, right? 0 is equal to 25 plus 20 into t plus half into minus 10 t square. So minus 10 is here. Now how do you write it as? Minus, you will get it as 5t square minus 20t minus 25 is equal to 0. T square minus 4t minus 5 is equal to 0. So t square minus 5t plus t minus 5 is equal to 0. So t minus 5. So again 1 can be common, t minus 5, 0. T minus 5 is equal to 0. Of course t plus 1 is equal to 0. So t minus 5 is equal to 0 is correct. Time cannot be negative. So total time can be this 5 seconds. In that way also we can calculate. Okay. So this, if you are choosing that this is origin, right? If you are choosing this is origin, what is the y value? Becomes 0. If you are choosing this is origin, what is the y naught value? Of course it is positive 25. What is this? This is 25. Where the launching point? This is a launching point. This is a launching point. I think you hope understood this problem. Let us see with another simple equation or another problem in the textbook problem. Galileo law of odd numbers. This is the distances traversed during the equal intervals of time. The body falling from rest stand to one another in the same ratio of as odd numbers, beginning with unity like 1 is to 3 is to 5 is to 7. Just you prove it. See, this is body is falling from a certain height. This is of course v naught y is equal to 0. v naught y is equal to 0. Initially, if you are choosing this is origin, if you are choosing this is origin 0 comma 0, what is a y naught? Y naught is equals to 0 at time t is equal to 0. Okay, let us say at time t is equal to 1 second, or you can substitute to just you at a time t is equal to 0, t is equal to t, let us say t is equal to t1, so t1 is equal to t, t2 is equal to 2t, t3 is equal to 3t, t4 is equal to 4t. Let us substitute one by one, then we'll try to understand how it is. Right, y is equal to y naught plus half into ay t square. So y is equal to, of course, y naught is 0 plus half into ay t square. What is ay here? Minus 10 meters per second square, or simply you write it as, if they are not given, simply write the g value. A is equal to minus g. Right, at t is equal to 0, what is this? Y is equal to 0. T is equal to 0, y is equal to 0. At t is equal to t, t1 is equal to t, y1 is equal to minus of gt square. At t is equal to t, substitute here, y2 is equal to minus half into g into 2t whole square. How do you write? Which is equals to, y2 is equals to minus 4 into half gt square, which is equals to 4y1, let us say. Similarly, y3 you will get it as 9y1. Similarly, you will get it as y4 is equal to 16y1. Okay, distance traversed in successive intervals, in equal intervals, during equal intervals. So what is that? Y minus, of course, shall I write here y naught? Okay, y minus y1 minus y naught, y2 minus y1, y3 minus y2. Let us say y minus y1, y1 minus y naught, which is equivalent to minus of gt square, which is again y1, y2 minus y1, y2 minus y1. What is that? You will get it as 3 into minus of gt square. If you calculate, you will get it as 3y1. If you take it, what you will get actually? Minus. So 9 minus 4, 5. 5 into of gt square is equal to 5y1. So y4 minus y3 is equals to 9 into of gt square is equal to 9y1. So what is the ratio? 1, 3, 5. 1 is to 3 is to 5 is to 9. Sorry, here some simple mistake is there. 9 minus 16 minus 9, it's a 7. 16 minus 9 is 7. So here 1 7. Of course, if we continue this one, 5 is to 7 is to 9, like that. This is what actually odd. This is odd. This is odd multiple. We have proved it. Okay. This is the way actually we solve. We go with another simple problem. Stopping distance using retardation. The stopping distance of the vehicles. When brakes are applied to a moving vehicle, the distance it travels before stopping is called as stopping distance. It is important factor for road safety and depends on the initial velocity v0 and braking capacity deceleration minus a, that is caused by the brake. Derive an expression for stopping distance of a vehicle in terms of v0 and a. How to do that? Of course, car vehicle means which is moving on the x direction. So this is a road and this is which is moving with initial velocity v0. The brakes are applied, body car is trying to move. When brakes are applied, final velocity becomes 0. What is a here? What is a? What is the distance traveled? What is the distance traveled? So this is how to calculate. Let us say v square minus v0 square is equal to 2a d. D or let us say x, no issue, d. So what is the final velocity? Final velocity, because it was stopped, it was stopped, so v is equals to 0. 0 minus v0 square is equal to 2 into a into d. What you will get? D is equals to minus v0 square by 2a. Of course, you have studied in the previous classes. This a is called as a Dix relation or retardation. What is here? D is proportional to v0 square. More initial speed, the more of the distance covered by the car to stop it. Okay, so this is a simple problem that we can see here. Of course, a can be negative, distance approached as positive. Do not be confused with the sign. Right, this is a simple reaction time. See here, when a situation demands like our immediate effect, it takes some time before we really respond. Reaction time is a time the person to take the observe or think and act. Example, if a person is driving, suddenly a boy appears on the road, what happens? We'll do is slam the brake, we apply the brake. then the time elapsed before he slams the brakes of the car is a reaction time. So mind should to think of it. So there is some time will take it. Reaction time depends on complexity of the situation, an individual. Different people can act in different way. You can estimate the reaction time by simple experiment. Take a ruler and ask your friend of drop vertically through the gap between thumb and forefinger. After you catch it, you find the distance traveled by the ruler. And in a particular case, the D was found to be 21 centimeters. Estimate the reaction time. A simple, what is that? It's a vertical situation. Y naught is equal to 0, and y, a person like drops here, right? Y minus y naught is equal to v naught y into t plus half into ay into t square. Here y is equals to again v naught y into t minus half gt square. Here ay is equal to minus g, y naught is equal to 0. We have given it as dy is equal to d. So substitute 0 here, you will get 0. Y is equal to minus half gt square. What is y? It is going negative direction, right? Now apply minus t. So minus d is equal to minus half gt square. D is equal to half gt square. T square is equal to 2d by g. T is equal to under root of 2d by g. So this is called as reaction time for derivation. Now we apply this, where d is equal to 21 centimeter. 2 into 21 centimeter by g value, if you say 9.8, no issue. The time is calculated to be very lesser time, 0.2 seconds. So this is a situation where the reaction time, where we need to respond for incident to incident. So you catch it here and it releases here. Your front releases the ruler here and it catches the distance traversed in the negative y direction is to 21 centimeter, that is given in the problem. Then we have substituted here and we will get 0.2 seconds is the answer. The next class actually we'll see relative velocity concepts, all that.